Check. Mic testing 1 2. Alright. I want to welcome you to this channel. What is happening? How are you doing wherever you are? Hello. Good morning, good afternoon. I want to welcome you to this channel. Alright. Check. Everything seems to be working totally fine, from the microphone to the camera. I believe that it is recording. There is one time that I did a full podcast video, not even once. I've done several and realized that I had not pressed record on the camera. Yeah, and the microphone is working. Yes, that is a win. I can still post it on Spotify, but my main aim is to do this podcast on YouTube. So without the video, okay, it has happened before, but today we are totally fine. So how you doing wherever you are? How's life? How's everything? As for me, this is day 70 with braces. Yeah. And on day 66, I had a tooth, a molar, one of my molars extracted. And I have to tell you that I'm having a hard time even working out. I'm yet to resume the gym. So if you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, wherever, you know that I usually post my videos, reels, short videos of me in the gym. But here we are. We have not been going to the gym, but I have been doing home workouts and stretches. Yeah, just to stay fit and stay in the loop. I don't want to go to the gym and my gym buddies wameamua hiyo siku waniue. They've said that they're going to kill me, yeah, because I've not been working out. But little they don't know that when I get back to the gym, I'll be the one. I'll be the... Is it the guru? No. What do you call a master in Chinese? Or in one of those Asian countries? Sensei. Yes, sensei. I think that's Japanese. I'll be the sensei. Yeah, I'll be the teacher. Anyway, so today is on a bright Wednesday morning. My perfect kind of weather. It's not sunny. It's not cold either. The problem is that it's dusty, but at least it's not cold anymore. I hate cold weather, man. It makes me feel so inactive. It makes me want to sleep the whole day. Yeah. And showering. I love cold showers. Now imagine it's cold and how much energy I have to find, how much courage I have to find before I decide to hop into the bathroom and take a quick cold shower. I usually have to do some few push-ups, maybe pull-ups, and a few squats. Also, when you're out there, quick advice, unsolicited, don't go about fitness. I'm a fit DJ. That's why I'm always talking about fitness. So whenever you want to take a cold shower and you feel demotivated or you don't have the energy, or the cold shower scares you, just do a few home workouts. And now here comes the tip that I wanted to give you. My advice is that whenever you're doing home workouts, don't just stick to push-ups and pull-ups. Most people just do push-ups and that's it. But remember, you have a whole body made up of different muscles. You have legs, you have the back, you have your core. So when you're doing push-ups, like you're only dwelling on your upper body, especially the chest and the arms, that is the triceps. But in this case, I want you to focus on everything. Whenever you feel like you want to give yourself a little bit of mental energy, maybe you're tired, maybe you want to take a cold shower, don't just do push-ups. Yeah? Do pull-ups too, if you can find a place to pull. For me, I usually use my bathroom door. There is some space where I can just clutch on the frame, just do a few pull-ups, then get down over here on the floor with some push-ups and also some core workouts, then finish up with legs, or sometimes I even start with the legs just to give them that priority. Yeah. Always remember to train your legs. Something else, Do mobility training. Really important for your joints and functionality day to day. It helps you to avoid injuries. Yeah. Are you listening to me? Anyway, away from the advice, I've been wondering why. Okay, now that Twitter has evolved to X, are we going to call what will happen to Kenyans on Twitter court? Hmm? Has it changed to Kenyans on X? That is Cox. Doesn't sound really good, yeah? So tell me, I'm still something else that I'm still watching out for. A lot has changed on the Twitter app. Now you cannot retweet, you can repost. You cannot tweet, but you can post. Uh, and then you can just quote a post. Something else, I'm wondering whether the URL will change to x.com or it just remain to twitter.com. Because now it's like Twitter, the bad is gone. Now we have the X. There are different conspiracy theories about the X. It's on everything up according to Elon Musk, but some people are saying that X stands for the Masonic. They've tried to draw it several different ways. Anyway, I don't care as long as the app is still there and we are working. There's so many things that have conspiracies in this world, but if you bury your head into the conspiracies, you're going to miss out so much in life. And we always live once. If today is gone, it's gone. We have tomorrow. Tomorrow will be here, and by God's grace, we'll still be alive, doing the most. So this life has no manual. Just live one day at a time. One day at a time. Always doing the positive things that will make your life better, improve. Some people say do things that make you happy. Yeah. But things that make you happy sometimes might not be the good things in life. They can have a negative impact. For example, drugs will make you happy. Drugs will make me happy. Yeah. But what are they really doing for our lives? Some people argue that it all depends what you do with what you do once you take drugs. But I have to tell you, if you take drugs, the drugs will affect your functionality. Yeah. Here we are talking about bang, we are talking about weed is just the same as bang. We're talking about alcohol, we are talking about velo. If you know velo, if you're in Kenya, you know what I'm talking. Nicotine patches, cigarettes and everything. We have cat, that is jaba, mogoka and everything in between. Yeah. So if you're taking those things and you say that you're active when you're doing it, then in my opinion, you're doing it wrong. You might do things right and still manage to. Anyway, away with this discussion. It's a kind of a rabbit hole, never ending discussion. Long time ago, Wednesdays used to be WCW, Woman Crush Wednesday, and now that we are grown, we are past all that bullshit. We are all grown. Ooh, in high school, that's the only place that Woman Crush Wednesday does exist. I don't know what your Wednesday means to you, but on social media, Monday is always Monday blues. People are always talking about the weekend, their hangovers, and other weekend expeditions, how they spend the weekend. Then comes Tuesday, especially on X, that is Twitter. We have Tiri's Tuesday. It's a nasty hashtag, yeah, where women, expose their mammally glands. Am I right? Mammally glands, yeah. And then we have Wednesday, Woman Crush Wednesday. I don't know what happened with that Wednesday. Then on Thursday we have Throwback Thursday, where people share um their nostalgic memories and events, historic events, yeah, their old photos. Uh, Friday we have Friday Vibe on Friday. Uh, it's always Friday party. Friday is always a day for most people to have fun, especially people in college. But if you're a hustler out here, Just a normal day. Most people will just, and all the days of the week are just normal days. And then Saturday, we have Super Sato. That is when we have football matches, ranging from the EPL, that is English Premier League. I don't care about football. It's just for the hype. I only care about this podcast and this channel. This is the only thing that works me up. Then on Sunday, we have Sexy Sunday. That is for the reggae fans, for the chill out fans. People just want to relax and have a good day. Yeah. How do you spend your days? And how do you define your days from Monday to Sunday? That is the social media way. For me, Monday to Friday, I must work out from especially in the mornings. Like right now, I'm from working out, and here I am, straight back in the house doing this podcast for you because we all say it's always now or never. Yeah, living one day at a time. If you say that you're going to do something, just do it because if that time passes, that energy passes, then probably you're not going to do it, and you might do it wrongly. Sometimes planning is good. You might say that you'll plan and you'll just do it later. It's a good thing to plan, but most of the time if you have the energy and the vibe is there, just do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't say that you're going to do it in the afternoon. So will you be doing right now? Mm. But those are the things that I usually ask myself and say to myself before I complicate my life. It's always now or never. The journey is the destination. Live life as it is. Don't try to force yourself to fit in a particular social class while your current pockets and everything are empty, yet you're doing nothing to improve your life. Come on. What are you doing? All right. Back to business. I have been saying that I'll buy myself a good tripod stand because right now, just a few moments, I don't even know what I was telling you. I cannot recall. This phone fell, and at least my reflexes are really good. I had to catch it with my feet. I'll get myself a good tripod stand and even a good camera or even a good phone to do these videos for you. You deserve the best. You are the best out there. Yeah. Even if no one tells you that, I'll be here to tell you that and remind you that every day. So, for the fun part of this podcast, I was thinking to make this podcast and this is episode 12 of the Iconiqq podcast. I wanted to make it a 420 edition. Yeah. It's always 420 somewhere, but now I'll have to hold it down for now because this tooth, this socket here in my mouth is not giving me peace. Yeah. Actually, the reason I'm doing this podcast is because I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it. It's always now or never. Yeah. And I don't want to give an excuse that, oh, my mouth, I'm not in a position to do this podcast. Oh, my mouth, oh, my tooth, oh, the braces are hurting me. A lot is happening in my mouth. I've realized that I've lost 5 kgs since I put on these braces for the last 70 days. That is about 2 months, and this is the third month. I know why. I've not been eating really good. I've been skipping meals, and the days that I have my braces adjusted for the first time that I installed the braces, it was hectic. All right, back to business. Back to business. I'm trying to calm myself down for this episode as I look out there to see one of my rich neighbors walking out in their big car. Yeah. This place where I live on the nearly the top floor, and I can see the parking down there and all the cars that come in here. And I can say that I'm usually motivated. I say that I always picture myself in one of those cars. This brings us to something to do with manifestations. And the things that you picture yourself in your head, and the places that you always picture yourself in your head, it's very easy to make it come to reality. Yeah. It's very easy to make it come to reality by just interacting with your surrounding and in your head. I look at those cars and say, oh my God, I want to drive that fucking car right now. I wish I was in that car coming in the parking. I'd keep it in that corner, let it stay there, wake up in the middle of the night, just look at it, admire it. And then in the morning, I'll pick it, take it out, just for a short drive. Those are the things that you should be telling yourself. Yeah. If you really want to, if you want good things in life, and I feel like I'm seated way too far from this camera. That means I love to. Anyway, that is none of your business. That is me editing. Long time ago, not really that long ago, but just the other day while I was in school, I've always wanted to do podcasts and videos with a lot of people around me, and vibing with people, having that crowd, the numbers, having a partner or partners doing this podcast. Then every time I'm thinking of doing a solo podcast this way, I think, what the fuck am I going to tell these people? What am I preparing myself for? Yeah. What do I want to tell these people out here? Will they listen? But then I told myself, I only got me each and every day, in the middle of the night, even in the morning, daytime. I'm always by myself. So I'll start with my. I have a best friend in me. I'll start with my best friend, the person who's speaking to you right now. Yeah, I'm going to bring him out here and do the most. And I started with my small videos on my phone, just 2 minute videos. Then I switched to 5, then 8, and here we are. Right now, I can see my audio is about 18 minutes, and I'm still doing it, and you out here listening. Yeah. So that means if you practice something, it'll always come to pass, and you don't have to wait until you have people around you or you have a team around you for you to actualize your plans. No, you have your own best friend in you. Use yourself. You are your own resource. If you are an entrepreneur out there, you only got yourself, no one else. It's only you and you alone. Yeah. You are the only one who understands the idea in your head. You are the only one who understands your plan deep down. Yeah. You can get a few people to help you, but it's very hard to get that kind of commitment. So you only got yourself. Use yourself. Use your own skills to actualize things, to make things happen. Be a doer. Don't just think. Put down that phone and jump right into action. Switch off that television and that radio. Embrace the silence and just jump into. I know the human body is crazy. Sometimes you might feel that you don't want to do things. Yeah. But if you really want that energy, prioritize sleep. Sleeping and exercising. Those two things will give you the energy that you always desire. You always say that you don't have the energy to do things, but just try. At least get yourself moving. I have already done my 10,000 kilometers and it's 10 in the morning. Yeah. If you have the time to work out in the morning, it's always the best time, I have to say. No kidding. I've been working out nearly let's just say all my life. In primary school, we used to run each and every day. Yeah. And then in high school, we used to run. I used to play rugby. I used to work out. Then in campus, same thing. I've been working out all my life. So there is no point of my life that I have not been working out. I cannot lie. Don't ask me when you started working out, because I've been working out all my life. Yeah. And I have picked up a few lessons along the way through my shortcomings, my weaknesses, and my strengths and successes. We usually learn through failure. When you fail, you can choose to become a victim and play the victim card, or you can learn from that particular failure, that shortcoming, and then plan on doing better in the future. So don't beat yourself up, don't beat yourself down. I don't know what those two things mean. Beat yourself up, beat yourself down. But this is what I mean. Don't be hard on yourself because you failed. Just a little bit and then just move on. Yeah? Move on. One day at a time. It's always now or never. One day at a time. Life as it is. Approach things as they are. If you have started a business, don't give up in just the first week because you didn't get a first customer. And I don't want to give examples of people away from my country, away from your country, or I don't want to tell you about Einstein and because I've read those things. You've also read them. You've not interacted with those people on one, but there are people around us. We can learn from them, from their mistakes. We can also read books. It's always good to read books and learn from other people's mistakes and adapt. Midweek crisis, Wednesday. This is the day that people are neutral in the workplace. I'm talking about the corporate life, the 9 to 5s, and here in Kenya from 8 to 5. Is it 8 to 5? How many hours are those? 17 minus 8, 9 hours. 9 to 5 is 8 hours. In the office kind of setup, in most places, such kind of setups can be toxic for some people. No, not for some people, but if you let it affect you, okay, I'm not going to talk about that because I rejected that kind of lifestyle. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to be a content creator, just doing my own things and managing my own time. And I wouldn't say that I'm the best time manager out here. I do have problems, but what matters is getting into action. I procrastinate. I postpone things just for postponing. Yeah. But every time I tell myself I must do a video each motherfucking day. I know it's not something that I'll say I'm way comfortable doing it, but you don't have to do things that make you comfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something that will make you question things. And like, why am I even doing it in the first place? You feel me? You feel me? All right, I'm here to give you life advice. We say that this life has no manual, but I'm only here to share my experiences with you. And probably you can do something better with your life. Yeah. It also helps me when I share with you and I see your feedback. Also helps me become a better person. That is what we always want to be. Better people. Especially financially. Is it? Financially. We all want to be stable. Yeah. And don't sit at home and say that you have no money, yet you're doing a single job. From Monday to Saturday or Sunday, or Monday to Friday, you're always doing the same thing. And when you get your free time, it's happy time for you. It's party time for you. Yet you're complaining about that one single job that you've been doing each and every day. Get that time, extra time, do something extra for yourself, explore your own talents and hobbies, and just find a way to monetize them, making money out of them. I know that I love speaking. I can speak from morning to evening, especially when I am solo in front of the mirror or just in front of this camera. But I found a way of monetizing this content. I usually post it on YouTube because YouTube is one place that is supporting podcast and podcasters out there. Yeah. So find a way of monetizing your whatever you have, your talent, your hobby. Yeah. Content creation is the thing now. It's hot. And AI is always here to help us. Don't say that AI is taking jobs yet you're not getting into action. There's a guy on Twitter who has been asking me about online writing jobs, academic writing, articles, and things like that. I have done those things while I was in school, but my motivation was to survive. Yeah. At least get something for myself. Yeah. So if you're out there, don't bother having to worry on how you're going to find money. Monetize the things that you can do best. If you can teach people a skill or what you're good at, do that. Come over here online, give us that thing. Mm. And utilize platforms that can give you numbers and at least, let's say, a coin after you give out that content. At least that will be a good motivating factor. So I was telling you about this guy. He was asking me about academic writing, and he realized that, oh, okay, it's easy to learn, yeah, once you put your head into it. But the problem is getting jobs right now. Yeah. That is something. So I asked him what he's doing in life. He told me that he works at his sister's shop, but it is not doing well. That is why he's looking for another source of money. Then I asked him, what skills and what knowledge do you have for yourself? He told me nothing, but he knows is good in basketball. He's always playing basketball. I took time to respond to him, chilled out, took time, went about my business. Then later on, I looked at that text and told him, my guy, you need to monetize that. Tell us, this is how you take care of a basketball. Yeah? Come over here online and tell us this is how you prevent knee injuries when you're dribbling. My guy, who's not going to watch those videos? Small kids, high schoolers, and everyone who is they'll always be beginners on this world. Take that opportunity to teach people out there. They'll always be beginners in whichever field that you are in. If you know how to draw, you know that the challenges that you used to face when you are starting to draw. Come over here online, teach us how to draw. Yeah. Use your own experiences. It will be easier. Don't bother googling or looking at challenges that people. No, no, no. Remember when you are learning. What was it that your right hand could not draw well, yet you wanted to draw with both hands? See? How did you overcome that? Teach us how to do that. Simple. Teach us how to how to I'm talking about this basketball guy. How to shoot a three-pointer. I don't know things about basketball, but I've interacted a few times with my high school friends in the basketball court. I tried, but my left hand could not dribble. I just said to give up and just go to basketball. There's to rugby. There are so many things to do in high school. Yeah. So that's it. I would really want to continue, but for a start, I want to keep this podcast at the 30 minute. Okay, I want to keep it 30 minutes long. Just for a start. Don't ask me why I'm limiting myself, but it is what it is. I'm going to give you 30 for now. I can speak for an hour, for 2 hours. And the problem is that sometimes I usually come here to do this podcast when my energy is way too low. But when my energy starts going up, I give up and just leave you with that good energy. But you know what we say? A good dancer knows when to leave the stage. Or someone might argue, hey, this is not a dance floor. This is a fucking podcast. Give us something at least 1 hour, 2 hours long, 3 hours long, something that we can listen while we are at work, while we are typing our own things. You know, in the corporate offices, you find that people who are working, especially in the common offices where there are many computers and you're all seated there doing your own work. Most people will find that they have headphones or earphones listening to music or podcast or conversation. So this content is for people out there. Some people do listen to the radio, but I want to give you this content back to back, such I want to give you something that you can listen to while you are at work, in the matatu, while you are at home. I'm going to engage you on different topics in this life. Life as it is. Yeah. And that is me. That is your boy DJ Iconiqq on Iconiqq TV. I'm about to sign up. Yeah, talk to me. Let me know. Give me something in the comments. Yeah, just like this podcast. At least 10 people. Every time I post, I just want 10 people to like. Yeah. Let's talk. Let's interact. Let me know what's up. What's happening with you, with your life out there. Life as it is. That is our tagline. And the children are home, so I don't know whether you can hear a kid crying in the background. My this mic is not capturing. So I'll see you in the next one. I want to wish you a good time. Exercise, drink some water, and put into action the things I've told you. I know I share gold, so use that in your life, day-to-day life, your interactions with friends and family. And I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy your day. Peace.